Meinem Partner 3.500 Euro geliehen und das sorgt ja schon für einige Kontroversen hier. Dazu kommt aber noch, dass er aus Albanien kommt und in Albanien lebt und das scheint hier für viele komplett unverständlich. Was ich jetzt mal dazu sagen muss, ist, dass ich kenne seine Familie und ich vertraue denen komplett. Dass ich damit manchmal auch struggle, das liegt nicht an ihm und auch nicht an seiner Herkunft, sondern es liegt einfach daran, dass es für mich eine Menge Geld ist und dass ich mich damit generell nicht so wohl fühle, das irgendwie aus der Hand zu geben. Aber weil man ja nicht nur über Leute sprechen soll, sondern auch mit ihnen, habe ich ihn beim letzten Besuch mal gefragt, wie es ihm denn so damit geht. Entschuldigt bitte die schlechte Tonqualität. Ich habe kein Geld für ein Mikro, ich muss sparen. Mein Notgroschen ist noch nicht voll. Okay, next question is long. What would your thoughts be if our roles were reversed? What factors would influence your decision and would there be limits where you wouldn't lend your partner money? I mean, would you have given me the money if I needed it?
If I'd have it? Without any doubts.
Without any doubts?
Yes.
Would you do a contract?
No, you know me. I have lended money to people that they're not that close to me.
I know, I mean, you have not only lend it to the people, but just give it to the people and know that you will never get it back.
I know, but I feel good with that as long as it's because of a real purpose, you know? Probably you're not completely okay with that and I get it somehow. But I don't know, I'll still do it again and again if it's needed.
But how can you ever keep money then? What do you say in Albania?
More you give, more you get. You know, it's kind of a good inner feeling that you have when of course, if you know what you are doing, yeah.
So actually you're just doing a good thing for me?
And you can see that.
Good, great.
No, it's really something that, I don't know, I just do it.
If it's not too personal, next question. Okay. Isn't 3,500 euros a lot of money in Albania?
It is.
But actually I think for you 3,500 is not that much money like it is for me.
I know.
For you it's like, I don't know, that's how I feel. And for me it's like really a lot.
A lot of people who may think 3,500 euros are a lot of money in Albania. 3,500 euros in Albania are a lot of money for people who may think only they are seeing only some factors like the minimum wage and the average payments that you get in Albania, stuff like that. But I'm in a different position, so as you already know, that can be the income of a week for me during the summer. So that's why I don't consider it. It is a lot of money, but I never see it as a problem, you know. And probably that's even sometimes damaging me because I'm like, 2,000 euros, just give it. No, you can take them back in a few days.
I can take them back in a month. What? What do you think about me talking that much about lending you money? How do you feel with that? Really happy, right?
Shit.
Really like shit?
Yes.
But you knew it before. I was telling you before I was giving you the money,
I'm
right?
not saying, sometimes, in the banks when you are taking a loan, there is a huge contract that you have to sign everywhere and you never read it, You're just like, okay, I'm here for the money, right? And as long as I get the money, where should I sign? And then at the end, you will see there are some really small sentences, but in really small letters that you never pay attention that are...
But it's 10 pages.
Yes, that are really causing problems if you are not careful with what you take. And I guess that's what happened with me.
But one thing a lot of people don't get is why we were not doing a contract.
Do a contract.
You would have done a contract, I'm sorry.
I would love to.
You want the money, so you will do a contract
Yes.
if you want that. If I want that, not if you want that, right?
If you want that, for sure I can easily do. But I don't want to bring Albania like the perfect country in the world. But there are some things that just work like that. If you give your word to someone, that's more worth than, I don't know, not 3,500, but even 3.5 million for some people.
But here it's really different. The word does
I
not
get it.
count.
I get it.
Only what you sign.
Oh,
But when you have signed something, you can sue the other person somehow,
if
I
you
have nothing,
Okay.
I'm just relying on your word, which I know is a lot, and I know your family. That's for me the most important thing. That's my insurance, knowing you and your family, So I don't need you to sign that because it's not really helping me more.
Yes, but if you would have that signed, let's put it this way, you go to the court, but...
I mean, since you're living in Albania,
No,
I couldn't do that.
No, you can do that, of course.
Come on, not from here.
You can.
I cannot.
You can.
It will cost me more than...
Yeah, but for sure you will win the case, so that means I have to pay everything. So
I
you
don't
will
know.
not lose anything.
You know
Yes,
a lot
that's
of
how it
people
works.
there.
Oh, come on. It's still something that No. It doesn't make any difference.
Are you investing in ETFs?
For sure not.
Good, thank you.
No.
Are you open-minded that I am investing in ETFs for my pension and my financial stability?
Well, we have done this discussion many times.
I know.
I really want to work my ass before I go to the pension. Because when I'm there, I don't know what's happening, you know? I never really think of living with what I will get from the pension.
Me neither, that's why I'm investing in ETFs.
Yes, but the point is, no one should be scared. Do you know how many people are not even reaching the pension?
Yes, and
And
it's still not a bad thing to put money aside.
Yes, because
and save.
if you...
Or let it work. I'm not saving, I'm letting it work.
How are you letting it work?
Because it's
working.
growing. It's growing 7% per year. Because if I just leave it on the bank account, the inflation is 2%. So it's losing its value. It's the only way.
Money that you cannot see, it's not existing.
I can see it.
How?
I can show it
How?
on my phone.
You can show it on your phone.
Yes.
Can you take them out
Yes.
together at once?
Yes.
No.
Of course I can.
How? I cannot.
I transfer it.
Yes, but not real money.
Yes.
You transfer numbers.
I transfer it to the bank and then I go to my bank account and get it.
Yes, like 100 euros per day.
No.
If you need 200, you have to go and do another request inside.
No, we will stop because you have no idea. Ja, und an dem Punkt hatte ich dann keinen Bock mehr, aber wir haben uns trotzdem noch lieb. Aber bei dem Thema ETFs oder nicht, beziehungsweise Investitionen am Finanzmarkt, da sind wir einfach komplett unterschiedlicher Meinung und ich kann mich da jetzt wirklich nicht irritieren lassen. Ich bin ja auch noch komplette Anfängerin und ich mache das jetzt und ich ziehe es durch und deswegen kann ich da wirklich solche kritischen Stimmen irgendwie gerade gar nicht gebrauchen. Vor allem, wenn sie wenig Wissen haben.